Little Lakers Bucks preseason action. Let's go.
Better defensive player than Austin Reeves is taking Reeves' place, but this unit.
Let's go.
The joke was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
These are two teams that actually match up really well with each other when healthy.
MJ, look at Giannis.
I actually went to a Bucks-Lakers game. Was that last season? It was season 4 last, but obviously LeBron didn't play, which whatever. Which makes this totally a different game. Anthony Davis, by the way, has had so many struggles with Nikola Jokic. It's really weird. AD has no struggles with Giannis, as I say that he goes and blocks Giannis' shot. Don't get me wrong, Giannis has had some great games with AD. I'm not trying to sell it like Giannis doesn't get the better of AD. But for a lot of reasons, Giannis is a great matchup for AD. Then you incorporate the fact that Middleton is aged like 10 years. Like he's way older than LeBron, figuratively, right? All of a sudden, you add in Dame to this mix, which makes this a great game. These are teams that's going to have some great battles in the regular season. I would love to see these two teams in a finals. I don't know if we're going to ever get it. Shout out to my Vol for life, Dalton Connect with the jam. This game is early. Beautiful fadeaway jump shot from Bobby Portis.
To create some separation, a little bit of a fade.
Turnover by Davis. Let me know your thoughts, please. I would love to hear some of your thoughts on both of these teams as Boochamp goes in for the bucket. Milwaukee, by the way, one of those teams that did make a lot of noise in free agency. Outside of keeping a couple of their guys, they made some marginal moves. They're relying on their core to have another year together. I think relying a lot on the health of Middleton. And I got to be fair to Chris. He was healthy ending last season. Giannis was the guy that's down. I'm going to give the greatness of Giannis a pass. When you're as great as Giannis and Jokic and as healthy and as durable as Giannis and Jokic have been, you get 1 year with me, all right? So Giannis was not healthy 1 year, one back end of the season, but that comes after literally his whole career. He's been healthy since he got to Greek freak status. So I'm going to give Giannis a pass as Portis nails the three. Milwaukee eliminated in the playoffs by Indiana just a season ago. Many people believe, as Portis is starting to cook, many people believe they had a healthy Dame, a healthy Giannis. After the game one that Dame gave them in that series, remember that crazy game one performance where Dame couldn't miss in the first half? A lot of people believe Milwaukee not only advances past Indiana, but gives Boston all they can handle after that. Again, that's woulda, coulda, shoulda. Look at this rejection on LeBron from Giannis. He's had a few of them on LeBron in his career. One of the only guys that knows how to track down LeBron's shot to the tee as Giannis finishes on the other end. Look at some of these matchups now. Is that Taurean Prince guard? Braun? Former Laker. Nice deuce from LeBron. Decided to use the other side of the rim just in case Giannis was trailing, crawling. Man, Bobby is really feeling it. I covered Bobby Portis at Arkansas while I was at Tennessee. I covered his last game in Tennessee when he played for Arkansas with the Razorbacks. I thought Bobby Portis was going to be a 20 and 10 guy consistently. He's obviously probably one of the better six-mans in the league. But he hasn't progressed to that for sure starter status that you would have hoped it would have been him and Giannis in the front court for Milwaukee as Brook Lopez started to age, right? But that hasn't happened. Again, can come in any given night and replace a Giannis for a game or two. You cannot rely for him for a series as Dame nails the three. What's left in the tank of Damian Lillard as he comes away with the steal? Some defense from Dame. And then Giannis. They look good. This team looks good. I know it's a preseason, but the Bucks look good, man. They look really fresh. These looks like a bunch of guys that needed a physical break and maybe an emotional break. Giannis had played a lot of basketball over the last few years. Dame, dealing with the trade and everything, I guess maybe had tired out, was the face of that Blazers franchise for so long, came in last year. Wasn't playing the best ball overall to me for Milwaukee. I didn't even think Dame was an all-star last year, if I'm being honest with you. But he ended up being one. We'll see how Dame looks in year 2 as a Buck. Looks like he's settled in as D'Angelo Russell nails the jump shot. Like, Dame has to be better than D'Angelo Russell every night of the season, right? Since these two teams are playing, I'll use Dame and D'Lo as an example. There are often nights that D'Lo outplays Dame. As a matter of fact, I believe in LA at the Crypto.com arena last year, D'Lo outplayed Dame down the stretch. That cannot happen when you look at what the Lakers pay D'Lo versus what the Bucks pay Dame, and Dame's one of the 75 greatest players of all time. Like, D'Lo cannot outplay Dame at all to me. That's how I feel. And that happens. Dalton connects open. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakers got a sniper. I watched every one of this young man's games at Tennessee a season ago. As much as I think Bronny's going to be in the G League most of his career, I think the Lakers are going to pull him out for night 1 of the season. So we have the great moment between him and his dad, Bron and Bronny. I think most of Bronny's life is going to be in the G League. As much as I think that pick was about LeBron and his greatness, I think the Lakers got the steal of the draft and Dalton Connect, man. I'm talking about a guy that's going to be in the playoff rotation, assuming the Lakers can make it. This kid is ready to be a real contributor fast. And listen, I love Rui Hachimura. I do believe, though, if Rui starts to go through a struggle, I wouldn't be surprised one big, especially with J.J. Redick being a shooter in his career, as Dalton nails another 3 right on time, right? He connects with another 3. Oh, y'all see what I did there? Anywho, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if the Lakers rely on Dalton over Rui, depending on how Rui's playing. I know Dalton's a little undersized, but again, this kid, no matter what, can score the basketball. And the Lakers do go through periods where, LeBron gets ball dominant and dribbles the hell out of a baskbasketball, especially in the second half. I watch all the Laker games, y'all. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. In the first half, Lakers usually look good. Run the offense through Anthony Davis. Just doesn't happen in the second half. By the fourth quarter, Anthony Davis is barely getting shots. Anthony Davis is barely touching the basketball. A lot of it's just in the hands of LeBron. Austin Reeves, not a lot of motion movement. A guy like Dalton can do well with that stagnant play of basketball. Okay, I got 8 seconds on the shot clock. He can go get a shot. Ooh, almost. We're in the reserve time here in Milwaukee.
Three-pointer falls.
Lakers starting to get behind here. I think we've seen enough of this one, though. I don't want to bleed you with the preseason. I just want you guys to know, once the regular season starts, obviously all of these NBA game highlights that we're doing will be full through. But if my boy Dalton gonna get one more bucket, I'm gonna watch that. Bink. Where's Bronny? Did Bronny play? Where's Bronny at? Oh, okay. No, who's this guard? I heard a lot about this guard. I heard this guy was lighting it up.
There's the guy.
I thought it was Bronny, right? I was just looking at it on Instagram.
For the Bucks.
I heard number 41 was lighting it up. Let's see some more real quick. And it's like, yo, bro, Bronny can't do that. How can you justify playing Bronny over 41? I got to get his name. I got to get his name and everything. I heard he was playing great for the Lakers in this one, as they've already mounted a comeback and now take the lead on the road. Obviously, all reserves at this spot, but if Bronny played, I got to check my phone here and see if Bronny played. But if he did, definitely not a factor. This is not a good sign, because these are the guys that Bronny's going to be competing with in the G League against. And this guy averaged like 3 points in college, like 41. I guarantee you, I don't know much about him. I'm going to go check him out. I guarantee you he averaged more than 3 points in college.
Trying to track him down.
We didn't pretty much watch this one all the way through. Lakers get the preseason dub over the Bucks. That matters none. Regular season is close, though. Can't wait to see these two teams compete when it matters the most. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play, too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Ferro, Your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Ferro.